Hello everyone, and welcome back to Hoi4. So it's been quite a while since I played Hoi on this channel. It's been about a year, actually. But since that time, I've gotten better at playing Hoi. So I'm going to show you a new version of what I can do in Hoi. It's going to be pretty great. And since this video has come out a week after the new dev diary about, we're going to check. Then we're gonna go back to the old Italian focus tree before they changed it forever. And this time I'm gonna play an actual good Italy. Last time I tried to play Italy, it didn't go that well. So this time we're gonna play it way better. So yeah, the Italian focus tree is still pretty small compared to every other focus tree, but I quite like it actually. It's pretty simple and that's quite okay. As we all know, we started the game by building everything that the Italian army needs, because they built basically nothing for the war of conquest in Ethiopia. I have new divisions that I'm going to try. I'm going to see how they work. They've been working pretty well for me. And of course, building close air support and naval bombers, because I have a plan on how to invade the rest of the world. You know, just basic Italian stuff. Now that everything's set up, it's time to do what I always do in Hoi. It's time to grind in Ethiopia. Grinding in Ethiopia is pretty simple. Since they have a desert tile and some mountain tiles, you can grind out to get Desert Fox and also Mountaineer on one of your generals. And with the new patch, they said that wouldn't be possible anymore. So I am excited to see what they're gonna do with the new patch in Hoi4 with the new Blood and I'm pretty sure it's Blood and something. I don't remember exactly. As you can see, we're getting a Mountaineer pretty fast, and we already got a bit of Desert Fox, but it just does take a while, because they don't always put their men back on this tile, so we have to wait and just grind out these mountains while we're at it. But Giovanni should probably get also Infantry Leader at the same time. As we can see, it's going to get up pretty fast, and with that we'll be able to give him Adaptable, so that the North African campaign will be way easier. So it's all part of my master plan, don't you worry. So there we go, Giovanni's already an infantry expert, almost got Mountaineer, and we're working toward Desert Fox at the same time. So our guy will be really strong, and we're going to make him do some other things later, but for now we're just going to work on this. I'll explain to you everything later, I guess. Okay, now that Giovanni has all that he needs, basically infantry leader, infantry expert, and even adaptable, we are ready to take the rest of Africa. It's gonna be great. War in Ethiopia is over, and you just want to puppet them. Because if you puppet them, what happens is you bypass triumphant Africa, which is exactly what you want, honestly. And Portugal wants my ship. No, I am needing them for a special mission that I will maybe explain later. Now I do have a plan for the Spanish Civil War. Usually I don't really send anything there, but I do have a different plan for this strategy. I send air volunteers and of course 2 divisions, the minimum requirement to need, and what we're going to do is we're going to use this to support the national Spain and then demand the Balearic Islands. We are going mostly historical this game, so we're just going to do it back to steel, but we're going to do the demand the Balearic Islands, which will give us another starting off points to get Gibraltar, which will be, so this will just be easier, and we just need to train our planes, so this is a perfect way to do it. Since the war in Spain is doing well, we have acquired 175 air experience, as you can see. So now we just want to put our fighters on engine max, and there we go, we have the 1 series of the first fighter 1. Because basically, if the UK plays well, they can get the Spitfire 2, they can get the Spitfire pretty early, and that can be a very hindrance, so we just have a better fighter 1 already to pump out. So as always, I did the Balearic Island demand, and they've never actually not given them to me. So this is a perfect place. We can put our planes here, and we can set up things to make sure that we can get the Gibraltar way more easily. Of course, Albania yields, so I can finally get these troops down there to prepare my invasion of Yugoslavia. And also, now that Czechoslovakia is just a little scrotum, I can actually invade them without them guaranteeing Yugoslavia, which will be the perfect day for my invasion. I just have to wait a little bit to set things up, like air. I also am building airfields in Zara, so I can get more air stuff, so I can just completely destroy the air. There's also one thing I saw in the dev diary for the new Italian focus tree. I can't wait till they close this off, because now you won't have to put your troops on these coasts to protect from the allies. You'll just have to put them here and on the mainland. That will make it so much easier to defend your coast. I am excited for that to happen. Okay, so if everything goes well, I shouldn't be at war with Romania, but we'll see how it goes. Everything should go pretty well, though. I got my air up. I should be having air superiority and everything. I should be fine. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so as you can see, the war's going extremely well, but Romania did join the war, in fact. So that is a bit of a bummer, but of course I'm pretty sure they get some debuffs from that. I don't know exactly, but we'll see. It'll be fine. I'll just put my troops on this border, and I'll just let the Romanians grind themselves on that. It's gonna be fun. Yugoslavia capitulated, so I'm just gonna take all the states. Thank you very much. That gives me a good amount of time, and it gives me a better border with Greece. So that's going to be better at all. Also, pushing into Romania is pretty easy. If you have air superiority, you just push into this one tile with 4 troops, and you get it super easily. And now I'm inside the territory, it's going to be super easy to push through all this. Okay, so that war took a bit longer than I would have wanted. I did have some problems, like not putting my navy in the right place, stuff like that, you know, just stupid shit. But it's gonna be fine. And of course, the rest that we do is we just, Dobruja, I kind of want to puppet it. Moldova, no. I don't want to take all states because I know that Russia will ask for it later, and I don't want to have to go to war with them. So I'm gonna take this, and unless I'll liberate to the Republic of Ukraine and get it like that. And done. So now that's independent. So Russia will just be able to ask for Bessarabia without any problems. And I have to go back to preparing myself for the big war, the biggest war. Yeah, so I had some problems with taking out, but it's almost 1939, so I'm almost just in time for the war to begin. So I'm kind of lucky on that front. But I have to prepare all my navy and all my airplanes to go to and win. And also my manpower is completely low, so I also have to prepare myself for that. Okay. So, Germany declared war on Belgium before declaring war on Poland. I don't know why, but I'm pretty sure it's because they're not defending against the... Here's the thing. They've been starting to send troops down here to defend against the UK, and I think that they're not ready yet, so they don't want to declare war on the UK. And Belgium isn't guaranteed, which is interesting. This is actually kind of... Okay, there we go. That's what I thought. Okay. Yeah, that was pretty normal to see. That makes sense. Okay. Well, that's great. That's fucking awesome. God damn it. Okay. So it's not going exactly as I planned. I have a little bit of problems. Most importantly, the biggest problem I have is that over here. It's actually over here. I lost the Balearic Islands and I couldn't get naval supremacy. I did a bit of a oopsie, and now most of the things I have are dying. So that's great. I am trying now that the French Navy is gone. I may have a better chance, but I kind of blew it a little bit too early. But yeah, I am bombing enemy ships as much as possible, and I'm trying to get as much as possible. But I did get Cairo over here, and I did get some of the parts over here. So, you know, it's not all bad. But I'm going to try something else, and we're going to see how it works. Okay, all the Middle East that is important is taken. So now I have complete control over the Suez Canal, which is great. But I'm still having trouble over here. As you can see, it's not going extremely well. But I can fix that probably very soon. As you can see, my divisions just burst through that easily, easily. So yeah, we're just trying to fix this problem right now. Okay, so I fixed the problem in Sardinia, of course, but yeah. So and I did get Savoy, but not Corsica, so that's a bit annoying. I still have everything here, and I didn't realize that fucking buddy loves doing stupid shit. I don't need them to take the entire Nile, because this gets complicated real quick, and that's not good. I think it's because of the Panzer Division that they sent down here, but usually they don't send a Panzer Division, so I had no idea. So I just want to hold this line until I get to Gibraltar, because then I can do some other stupid shit that I've been preparing for a while. I need Gibraltar to make this all work. So that's a lot of green. That's a lot of green. And it's doing well, but it's taking a while. I'm not sure. I do think because of shore bombardment and everything that I have, I should be good. But I don't know about that one. It's getting really close. I do have some of my divisions will probably go away soon. Their org is getting really low. But as we can see, the Navy is not intercepting me because I just put this on always engage, and I put my submarines, and I have my planes over it. And boom! We got Gibraltar. Fucking GG. Easy. Now I have the Gibraltar. It's time to take all the islands that are in the Med that are owned by the British. And now that I have this navy out almost forever, there's a little trick that I learned a while ago. So you put your fleet of subs on never engage. And you also what you do, I guess I can give them some concealment, blah 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 blah, whatever. What you do is you put them on patrol. And with this navy, you put them on strike force, and you put them on always engage. And what will happen is that because there's nothing that can get them through, I'm just gonna completely destroy the British Navy. Of course, with planes, the planes will help a lot. But of course I want to take Malta, because that's another big base, but the Balearic Islands will have to do first, and we'll see how this goes. So yeah, that's just basically what's going to happen. But I also have another cheeky plan that I will show as well. So Greece decided to declare war on me. That's fine. I got Giovanni over here with only 7 troops, which sounds like not a lot, but he's got Mountaineer, and I'm sending him a bunch of reinforcements. So it's going to be completely fine. I don't worry at all. Especially since, yeah, it's going pretty well. It's going to be fine. I'm going to get Italy. I'm going to get Greece, no problem. Okay, so I sent my 2 naval invasions like I planned this entire time. They were always there if you look at the bottom of the screen. And I'm just hoping I get there. I have my navy, actually not helping, which they should. But, since the US is not in the war yet, if I get this, I'm gonna call it good Gucci Goo. Of course, they are guarding the port, not a problem though. We'll just do some little changes around here. If I can grab that airport as soon as I can, then I can call it GG. I've won this. Because I have also like armies waiting as soon as this is landed. And there we go. It's landed. I've basically won this. So that's going to be great. This is what I like calling just walking to London. There's Finland troops here. That's amazing. I think it's because, oh my god. I think Finland was in the Allies, so this is just amazing. Yeah, this is gonna be great. We're gonna do this. London is almost open, but you know, no big deal. And yeah, basically we have German tanks as well over here helping out. Of course, they're not capturing anything; they're just standing there waiting. But it's fine. And then we got all up here. You know, we got Scapa Flow. All London, and we got an Italian thing. Usually it's just the fall of London, but there we go. Boom, boom, boom. And there we go, the world has been divided again. I do like quite my land that I have. I am a bit annoyed by Vichy France and German Reich. But other than that, I think it's pretty good. So yeah. Anyways, I mean, that's gonna do it for today. As I did what I wanted to do. Basically, I wanted to decapitulate the UK without bringing in the US. And basically, I could continue and really go for the US or really take out all the Axis just to realize our ambitions. But honestly, it's not really. I don't really want to do that. It's kind of boring to do so. Continue the entire time. I did plan what I wanted to do. It's basically that, and that's it. There's nothing much more I would want to do. But I guess if we really want to, I could. But yeah, so that's basically it. There's not much more I want to do. It's good enough. And I didn't know that the common turn and enter. That's probably what helped me. But yeah, so if you want to do something like this, this is what you can do. Basically, these are my infantry divisions. They're 30 with just 12 infantry and 2 artillery. For my Alpine division, I didn't change them. For my colonial divisions, I added just a little artillery, and what I did is they're my garrison troops, basically. So yeah. For my cavalry division, they are my basically what I put to suppress. What I do is I get 14 points for suppression. I put military 6 division, and for my marines, I didn't change them at all. I just added 2 artillery, which got 100 stuff today, which is why it succeeded. But if you want to maybe make my strategy a bit better, what you do is you wait till France is taken care of, and then you invade Gibraltar. I had the French Navy to deal with, and that's kind of what it hindered me. But yeah, invaded everything else pretty easily. But that's about it. Other than that, most of these were given to other people, so it's just I don't want to have to deal with that because most of this is the common turn, and taking out the common turn then taking out the US would be super lame. But yeah, so I did what I wanted to do. Last time I failed, this time I succeeded. So yeah, that's just, if you wanna, you can do the strategy and continue after that, but that's all I'm gonna do. It's 1941, so it's pretty fast. But I know there are other strategies of taking out, the US in 1936, but I'm not like that. That's it. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.